Don't watch television in the afternoon.
No, everybody says so.
Dear Mr. Whiteley, hope this is suitable as a poem only Richard Whiteley could tell. It was on the bridge at midnight. Her lips were all a quiver. She gave a cough, her leg fell off and floated down the river. Thank you very much. Richard Smith of Inverness. Hi, Richard. I recently attended a church autumn fair. I noticed your book, Him Off, for sale. When I turned it over, there was a sticker on it for £1.50. I decided to buy it and offered the lady the money. She thought for a while and then said, "Oh, no, can't charge that. Give us £1." So there we are. Thank you. More, please. We like them. OK, well, we're all beautifully attired and tied
We are.
today.
Well, it's Friday, but it's also tie day.
Oh, Friday tie day.
Ben, our champion, said that he wanted to borrow a tie, and we all thought, ooh, what a nice idea. So I've got sporting one of Richard's favourite ties here, with all the times in different places around the world. Isn't it awful?
Well, we'll be the judge of that. OK, let me just first introduce our champion, who is called Ben Phillips, and our challenger today, John Jacobs. Ben and John. OK, well, Ben did say yesterday, he said, if I win, he said, can I borrow your tie for the day? So he's wearing one of my favourite ties.
The one you wore yesterday?
Yes, indeed, that is. Is it fit?
Yeah. It's been my lifetime ambition to see one in the flesh or in the silk. Never thought I'd actually get to try one on.
Oh, isn't he sweet? Bless him. Well done. He waited 12 years to get on Countdown and won in fine style yesterday with 87 points. So well done. He's a psychology student at University of Essex. What year are you?
First year. First year.
OK, so that's Ben Phillips. Another student here. Welcome, John Jacobs from Loughton in Essex. And he said, if there are any ties going, I'll have one as well. So he's borrowed one of mine. That's nice. How often do you wear a tie as a student?
Never.
Cheeky. Now, he lives in Leeds, of course, at the university, studying economics there. He's upholding his family honour, actually, as his father, Lewis Jacobs, appeared on Countdown 20 years ago, and he lost on the crucial conundrum. Now, John, at the moment, is single, his girlfriend's in the audience, and he enjoys all sports, especially golf, cricket and football. In fact, he's a lifelong Spurs fan and hopes to score so many points today, we'll have trouble totting them up. So good luck to John Jacobs. And back again at the end of the week. We've had a great week with this man, but he's back again. A man who, when you meet him at cocktail parties, says, "I'm not bald, I'm just taller than my head." Yes, with Susie Dent, it's Ken Bruce.
Susie and I are wearing ties also borrowed from Richard Whiteley. This is the lover's tie here, and I'm wearing the tartan tie, Richard's own clan tartan, the McFisheries.
I tell you, he just went into my dressing room just now before. I have about 500 ties, and he chose that. I said, "Ken, that's the dullest tie I've got. I never wear that. Why have you chosen that?" And he said,
"Because I'm dull."
OK, well, he said it. Now, Ben and John, off you go, young lads. Ben to go.
I'll have a consonant, please.
Thank you, Ben. N, Ben.
And another.
T.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And another.
E.
And a consonant.
R.
And another.
P.
And another.
D.
And a consonant.
T.
And then an end in a vowel, please.
With a vowel, thank you. And A.
Right, thank you. Start the clock. Right, Ben.
7.
7, and John?
7.
It's John 7.
Painter.
Painter, Ben?
Printed.
Printed and painter.
They're all good.
Yep.
We've got a couple of 8-letter words. There's dipteran, which is to do with wee beasties, isn't it?
Yes, to do with 2 winged insects belonging to the order of Diptera. Yep,
Which we all know about. And nitrated is the other 8-letter word we have.
Yeah.
OK, thank you. Now then, John.
Hi, Carol.
Hello, John.
Hello. Consonant, please.
L.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant, please.
F.
And another.
N.
And a third.
C.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And another.
O.
And another consonant, please.
Y.
And a final consonant.
And T.
Thank you.
OK, start the clock. Right, John.
Only 5.
Only 5. Ben?
Yeah, 5 as well.
OK, here the 5 from Ben.
Cleft.
Pardon?
Cleft.
Cleft.
Yeah.
Cleft. John?
Flint.
Flint. Cleft.
Yep, that's fine.
One more word, flexion, which is 8 letters, F-L-E-C-T-I-O-N, which is something to do with flexing or bending, isn't it?
That's absolutely right. Yeah, the action of bending, particularly a limb, for example. Flexion.
Righty-ho. 12 and 12, I think, gentlemen. So it is. Ben.
Consonant, please.
N.
And another.
R.
And another.
D.
And a vowel.
E.
And another.
O.
And another.
U.
And a consonant.
M.
And another.
L.
And another.
And R.
OK, here we go. Right, Ben.
7.
And John?
Also 7.
OK, it's John 7.
Mourned.
Mourned, yeah. Ben?
Mounder. Oh, sorry.
A mounder.
It would have to be specified, and it's not there. No mound, I'm afraid. No agent now from mound.
Mould or remould, if you'd had those,
Only
they would
spotted
have
the
been
V at the
fine.
end.
And roundel, you know, the best example, I suppose, is the London Transport logo.
Yeah.
It's a roundel, isn't it?
Yes, it could be a poem as well, actually.
Ah, yes, a roundel and a fairy song, as Shakespeare had it.
Good, good. OK, folks, 12 and 19 then, and it's John's letters.
Consonant, please, Carol.
C.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And a consonant.
H.
And another.
N.
And another.
W.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And another vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
D.
And a final vowel, please.
And E.
Thank you. Ode, an odd ode. Yes, John.
6.
And Ben?
6.
OK, Ben 6.
Weaned.
Weaned. Yes. Weaned. 19. 19. John.
Deacon.
Deacon and weaned.
Yep, that's fine.
Absolutely good. And 8 letters, we've managed to pick up one, which is conehead. Why are you looking at me, Richard? Conehead.
It's actually a cricket, a small bush cricket that's mostly active by day and sings for long periods without stopping.
A bit like Dido.
Conehead. Right. Well, that's an 8er. An 8 for an 8. OK. Well, here we're on 7, but the score's now 18, Ben, 25, John. Numbers for Ben.
2 from the top, please, and
Okay.
4 from anywhere you want.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben. OK. The numbers to play around with, 9, 3, 7 and 2, and 25 and 100 from the top, and a target of 578.
Yeah, 578, everybody. 578. Well, it's 578, and it's Ben.
575.
3 away. John?
577.
1 away. OK, we'll go for 577. John?
2 times 3 times 100
2.
is 600.
Yeah, multiplied by 3, multiplied by the 100 is 600.
Take away 25 is 575.
It is indeed.
9 minus 7 is 2.
Yeah,
And add that on.
add that on 577, yeah.
Yeah, good. 1 away. Carol?
I'm in a bad week this week. 577.
OK, by the way, what time is it in Tokyo, according to your time?
It's time for me to get off and learn my sums.
Right, well, it's time to give you the score, which is 18 and 32, and I'll give you... oh, no, I won't give you a tea time teaser. I'll give you Ken Bruce.
Thank you. Families, as we probably all know, can be a blessing at times and sometimes just a bit of a trial. I have children ranging in age from 24 to 2. I'm not sure which are the more troublesome ones. The 2-year-old, though, he has an outwardly sunny disposition, but he can be at times noisy, temperamental and downright unpleasant. I don't know where he gets that from at all, I have to say. Mind you, I can be a little bit panicky from time to time. I remember when he was about to be born, I phoned the hospital in a panic, and I said, you have to help me, my wife's in labour and I don't know what to do. And they said, calm down, calm down. Is this her first child? And I said, no, it's her husband. And, when they're born and when they move on, they can be charming. I was quite charming, believe it or not. As a child, I appeared in the 1960 Lifebuoy show, wearing a kilt, which was 4 sizes too big for me and dragged along the ground when I moved around the stage, but I sang A Scottish Soldier in the style that Andy Stewart would have been proud of. It's always best to have a distraction, and the kilt certainly proved it when it fell off. But nativity plays often show us the best and worst of children, and I think this proves the best, this story about today, which happened in a Highland village, and nativity play was underway. They were being encouraged to extemporise a little bit, to make their own lines up as they went along, and Mary and Joseph arrived at the inn, and the innkeeper said, yes. And Joseph, little boy, said, we want a room for the night. And the innkeeper said, well, we're full. And Joseph said, well, but my wife's pregnant. And the innkeeper said, that's not my fault. And then Joseph, showing that he'd really understood the whole story, said, well, it's not my fault either.
Yeah, yes.
Bless them.
Good one. Good one. OK, and I can show you the tea time teaser. This is a nice one. Spin rate. Spin rate's the base word. Clue, they are definitely prone to strokes.